Alright, Grandmaster Mario here. Today I decided to do something a little different. I've basically just for fun, I added up all my, most of my, data segmented runs. Now, yes, there's data segmented runs that add up all your ILs, like they add up all what you got in all your ILs. But I did something a little different. I added up all my all worlds and individual worlds ILs and segmented ILs and boss rush ILs. I added up what I got in specific categories. So for an example, Dadish 1 any percent mobile for possum mode, I got a 2451 point something, and then I just added up what I got. I added that to what I got in Dadish 2 any percent mobile. So I added up the total on that, and it came to about 6421 point something. I rounded up to about, for the duo segmented, I call them duo segmented, I added it up to 6421 point something. So I just said 6421. I would be leading by, it's not an official category, of course, and I don't ever expect it to be, but it's just something I sort of did for fun. So for segmented duo, all worlds, any percent mobile, I got a 6421. That's actually pretty good. A sub 60 is possible. A sub hour is possible. You can get like a sub 37 and also a sub 22 in sub 37 in Dadish 2 and sub 22 in Dadish 1. You can easily get a sub 59 even. But for now, 6421 still seems pretty good. It's faster than everyone else. There are 4 other people who've done both games on mobile. So 5 including me. And then there's 2 other people besides myself who've done both on Switch. I wouldn't be leading on the Switch. I wouldn't be leading in the segmented duo for Switch. But ahead by 4 minutes on the mobile. Dadish 1 and 2 mobile, 100%. 70, my segmented would be a 7251. And yes, a sub 70 is most definitely possible. But I still think that's pretty decent for now. That's kind of a double world record because, well, right now I have world records in both. So that would be a double world record. Segmented any percent? No, I don't have world record in both. But in Dadish 2, Dadish 100%, I would. And then Switch any percent and 100%. So that's just the first Dadish game on any percent possum and 100% possum, and I added them both up. So 35, 41, 100, and 29, like a 2940 something on any percent. So I added up to a 65-30. 100% I'm world record. Any percent I'm top 5. Switch radish duo, so I added both the radish modes. I added up both radish modes that I did on Switch. That's just Dadish 1. That's just Dadish 1 for the Switch. That's any percent and 100%. I added it up to a 73-minute time. I said double, triple world record because, yeah, both of them are world records. Switch all 4 categories because I'm the only person who's done all 4 Switch categories. World record in 3 of them. Top 5 in the other. I added it up to about a 2 hour and 18-minute time. 2 hour, 8 minute and something seconds. So that would be a world record. Mobile radish mode. I just did this for fun, really. I like doing this. I like doing this stuff. Mobile radish mode, Dadish 2. On the mobile, any percent and 100% duo. So that's what I got in the any percent and 100% duo. And I got world records in both, of course. I added up to a 1 hour and 24-minute time. 1 hour and 24-minute time, so that would be a double world record, I guess. Costello 100%, I don't know what it is. It would be a 34 something. So that's all 4 of my data Switch Costello Fortress. Console PC, whatever. Switch, console PC, PC, whatever. Whatever, I just say Switch. Herbajo, any percent and 100% duo. So what I got in Herbajo, any and 100 put together. 1307. Yes, that would be a world record. Rubo Sewer, any percent and 100% duo. I got world records in both. That's why I added it up. Any and 100% Possum Mobile Duo. 53 minutes, former world record. Yes, there's someone who has a faster time. There's now someone who has a faster time than me in... Technically, in an any 100% duo for the mobile for Dadish 1. I have a little bit faster than him in 100%, but he has a much faster time than me in any percent. I'm much faster time than him in 100%. He has a much faster time than me in any percent. Jesus. I added up all these. Boss Rush Mobile Duo, so that would be Dadish 1 and 2 together. I would only be leading Maverick by 1 second. I guess we're about even. He's better than me in Dadish 3 in Boss Rush. Boss Rush Switch, 8 minutes. Yeah, both the world records in that. Sub 4 for Dadish 1. Mobile and Switch, 14 minutes put together. I added up what I got in both of them. The Burglar Rush Duo segmented, I got 622. That's a double world record. Boss Rush Switch, about an 816. So I got an 816. Segmented switch duo. Yeah, the 4406 point something, like 270, I think. Segmented Dash 2 mobile and switch. So what I got in Dash 2 for mobile and switch together, I guess. What I got in both Dash games on both Switch and mobile put together. That's 86 minutes. That's a lot of segmented runs. That would be world record, technically. That would be. But, yeah. Because nobody else has done it on both. Mobile duo 41, about a sub 4136 now. That would be, I guess I would be second. It's unofficial, so I don't really know what place I would be in. Trio mobile 1 hour 28 minutes and something. Switch and mobile, that's Dash 1. That's just Dash 1. Switch and mobile, 36 minutes. Former world record. Yeah, because someone got world record in both Switch and mobile. Never before has there been one person who's got world record in both Switch and mobile. That's like winning on the A division. That's like winning on the B division, but also winning on the A division. Sort of. Here are some individual segmenteds. That would be my world record. The Dash 2 21 24 42. It's not that good. Dash 3, I'll tell you what that is later. Dash 1 Switch 1920 sub 1925 former world record. Dash 2 2456 on mobile, that's a top 5 apparently. Dash 3, I don't really know what place it is in because people refuse to submit, so I don't really know what place. I just said 5th for the hell of it. I'm not really 5th in Dash 3. Not if you count all the people who've refused to submit, or the people who just haven't submitted, or whatever. Dash 1 1639. That is a roadblock for my top 10 in every category. I'll never get a top 10 in that. Oh well. And again, this is all unofficial. The world records and categories and runner-ups and whatever, that's all unofficial. Just for fun. 19 world records, 24 either runner-ups or world records, 27 done. That's just here, though. Again, this is just for fun. This is not a serious thing. 64:21, I'm really proud of that time. And the 72:51 and the 64:21, I'm very proud of those times. Very happy with those times. Yeah, I'm very happy with the 64:21. A sub 59 is maybe even a sub 58, who knows? But it is possible, but see, again, I'm still happy with what I got. Oh yeah, and here are my WrestleMania 19. WrestleMania 19 segmented runs that I did. All Royal Rumbles, so what I got in all 3 of the Royal Rumbles put together. So I added up what I got in the 10-man, the 20-man, and the 30-man. And this is what I got. And then 4 of the King of the Rings put together, 2147. All 3 Royal Rumbles, 2632. Which all 3 Royal Rumbles are world records. All 3 of them are world records. That's kind of crazy. And then Royal Rumble and King of the Rings segmented put together. Double world record, of course. SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. All Royal Rumbles 2549. That's basically a triple world record. There's not much competition for SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. And it's much easier. It's much easier than WrestleMania 19. It's much easier and there's much less competition. And there has been other people who got all 3 Royal Rumbles for SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. Not for WrestleMania 19, though. And then I added up what I got in WrestleMania 19 and SmackDown vs. Raw together. All segmented WWF Warzone. That's all 3 of the singles matches put together. 206. It's a 206, not 205. I just put 205. On the leaderboard, I submitted a 206. I submitted what I got. Street Fighter 4 526, that's an official category. That's a single segmented run. And yes, that's an official category. That's just a regular category. Like street in fighting games, it speed runs it by adding up your in-game time. So I consider in-game time to be segmented. Soul Calibur 2, Nightmare, Time Attack, so got the best segmented time in a single segmented run on Time Attack in Soul Calibur 2 with using Nightmare. I didn't get the fastest Time Attack period. I just got the fastest time with using Nightmare. He's my favorite character for Soul Calibur by far. I love his giant sword and stuff. So, and I guess he kind of reminds me a little bit of The Undertaker, my favorite wrestler. So, yeah, I use him all the time. But that's pretty good. It's kind of it's a little bit of a competitive game. All UFC belts, former world record. I added that because it's an official category and it's pretty good, even winning all 5 UFC belts in the game. And like all 5 of them put together, like what I got in individually and all of them put together equals up to a sub 15. In a single segmented, I got like a 28-29. And I got all 20 world records in Rocky. That's not all the world records there are on Rocky. That's just all the individual levels for all the story mode. So for all the beating all the fastest time for beating all the characters that are in the main part of the game. It's not beating all the characters, but it's beating all of them that are in the main part of the game. Beating all of them, getting a world record for all of them. I don't want to hog world records. I don't want to be a world record hogger. So I've held back on getting a few more. Mobile and Switch, 100%. So that's what I got in a 100% and mobile and Switch put together, 64 minutes. Of course, it's world record. And I have world records in both, of course. Switch, radish, and possum. Switch, radish, and possum. Oh, what I got in radish and possum mode, 100% put together. Both of them are world records and on the Switch. Okay, you can read off the rest basically. Radish 100 Switch. Oh, what I got in both, yeah, right. What I got in all 8 Abros, because I've done all 8 categories for Aberwoods for both mobile and Switch. All 4 for mobile, all 4 for Switch. Equals up to 8. Some of them are pretty weird world records, honestly. Some of them are pretty weird categories. But whatever. I just like doing this. I just really like doing this stuff for fun. What I got in all 4 All Worlds for mobile and Switch put together for Dadish 1. 4 hours and 8 minutes. Jesus. And then here's some other. What I got in Tekken, Soul Calibur, and Street Fighter put together. UFC and WWE put together. Rocky All 20 Fighters. I already put that. It would be a 30 something. It would be less than 40. Because there's 20 ILs and I got less than 2 minutes on each and every single fighter. Oh, here are all my current Dadish full game world records. I wrote down all my current Dadish full game world records. So yeah, this is all worlds. I started out with all worlds, moved to individual worlds. 2809 mobile. You can read it. What's 39? Oh, right. It's a 3909 for Radish Mod 100% Switch, but I just put 39, whatever. Gotta save room. 100% Dadish 2 sub 45. I'm really proud of that one. That's probably the one I'm most proud of. The Dadish 2 100% sub 45. It's beatable, definitely. It's definitely beatable. Probably even a sub 42 is possible. Maybe even a sub 41. But I'm really happy with what I got sub 45. That's crazy. Any percent mobile Dadish 2. That's the world record for mobile. Can't get it for Switch. Duo mobile. Not duo mobile. What the hell? Oh, yeah, duo mobile. Dash 1 and 2 put together, 80%. 100%. I put 1% sometimes to save up room. Mix, that's Dadish 1. Any and 100% put together. Dadish 1 mobile. Oh, Duo Switch. That's what I did off camera. I did that one off camera. I didn't record it. The reason why I didn't record it is because my camera, I don't trust that my camera will record all of it because it's been stopping right in the middle of my runs and just screwed up the whole run. It's been stopping right in the middle of my runs. And I'm afraid that it might do that with mine, so I'll do the duo switch once I get my capture card. Once I get my capture card for the Switch, then I'll start recording those. I got the duo switch off camera. Abra Woods 100% Switch. That's not even near the fastest time though. Fastest time is on mobile. I just got the fastest time for Switch. 641 for Strando 100% Switch. That's not very good. It's way faster on mobile. But there's barely a lot of these world records, especially the individual worlds. A lot of these world records, the only reason why I have them is because not active, basically no players, and nobody submits. Even a lot of the people who do technically run them don't submit them. There's hardly anybody. I'm not that good at individual worlds. I'm way better at all worlds. I'm way better at all worlds than individual worlds. A lot of the only reasons why I have these is because ton of reasons. Nobody submits. Nobody runs. It's crazy. 816 for Costello 100% Switch. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. 905 for Radish Mode Costello is pretty decent too. For Radish Mode, because there's extra dialogue. Strando Radish Switch, 6 minutes, under 7. 5 minutes and 10 seconds in Fungo Cave Radish Mode. I think that is a pretty decent time for Radish. Rubo Sewer sub 14, sub 17 from 100%. Herbajo 100%. Like a 7 minute flat. Dadish 2, yeah, you've already seen that. It's not really the world record. It's sort of just a co-world record. Because the real world record's on mobile. I got both the Burger Rushes. Burglar Switch, sub 4. I'm really proud of the Boss Rush Status 1 Switch, the sub 4. I'm happy with that one. It's beatable, definitely, but I'm trying to break sub 4 in Boss Rush Status 2 for the Switch. My Switch has some problems. I'm having problems with my controller. It's moving on its own. It's not moving properly. You can't really detach them right now. I'm getting them in to get them fixed. That's another reason why I'm not really running much. Don't trust the camera during runs, and also my Switch. And I don't have my capture card right now. Faust sub 4. That's for the Switch. The world record that I have for Faust mode Boss Rush is for the Switch. The real best time is under 3 minutes. That's crazy though. That's insane. Sub 3 for Faust mode Boss Rush Status 2. That's crazy. That's a crazy time. On mobile, I wouldn't even be second place. That's crazy. Yeah, he has a crazy time. Did I? No. No, I didn't. Here are some crazy world records. 1442. Oh yeah, that's in segmented Dash 1 mobile. Dash 2. And Dash 3 sub 40. I can't believe we've already got sub 40 already. That's crazy. 7 months. 7 months. Only 7 months in the game. Already has a sub 40. That's crazy. Taekwondo is crazy. Okay. He's crazy good. Sub 18 and Dash 1 Switch. Dash 2. I'll tell you what that is later. 2138. That's nuts. That's insane. Any percent mobile pasta mode. All worlds. 2138. That is just friggin' insane. Those guys are crazy. Jesus Christ. 2138. That's nuts. I can never friggin' do that. I had a hard friggin' time even getting a sub 25. I had a hard enough time getting a sub 25. Like 2138 is fucking nuts. I don't know why sub 25 was so hard for me. I had a hard time getting a sub 25. I do a lot of categories though. Oh, this is the best runs so far of 2023. Yeah, can you believe we've already done all these runs already in 2023? We're only on day 26. Kodo 639, that's nuts. Awesome Desert. Where is... What the fuck? Hold on a second. Oh! Postimo Dash 3 Boss Rush. That's Boss Rush. 413 by the Almighty Maverick. That's freaking crazy. 207, like, nuts. That's a crazy run. Jesus. 2 minutes and 7 seconds for Boss Rush. That's on Radish mode. On Radish mode with more friggin' dialogue. I bet a sub 2 is possible. If you're absolute frame perfect. If you're absolutely frame and or pixel perfect, then maybe a sub 2 is possible. But 207, that's still fucking wild. Jesus. 2138 and 207 are probably basically the absolute most crazy runs. And segmented. Segmented and these... Segmented and this one are... I find are nuts. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's more crazy runs than that on here, but... In my opinion, these two are probably the craziest runs. That's nuts. 507... I said submitted world record. Because there has been a person who's got faster, but... not on board. Oh, I put some other runs that were done in 2023 on other games. 7 hours and 14 minutes, All Moons. Somebody got that in 2023. Hey There Cool. One of the top Mario Odyssey runners, Hey There Cool, got a 714. Another top runner, probably far more known, is Tyrone, got a 103 in minimum captures. Nifsky got a 439 and Asen. Yeah, I just decided to put them down. I love going through that stuff. So it's not just me that I talk about. It's not just my world records that I talk about. I like to talk about the whole community and what they've accomplished. This is just this year. If I mentioned other years, then it'd be way too much. Sub 38 in Donkey Kong Country 2 for any percent. That's crazy. Sub 42 in Harry Potter 2. Yes, I play Harry Potter. Yes, I play Phineas and Ferb. Yes, I play Donkey Kong. I love Donkey Kong. Pride FC. I play Pride FC as well. Street Fighter. The Street Fighter and the Pride FC aren't very crazy, but I just put them there. Phineas and Ferb world records. They're nuts. Warzone. Nah, these aren't that crazy. I don't know. I don't know what they are. I should figure out what times more exactly. Oh wait, wow. Yeah, those were those were a huge display of a lot of my world records, a lot of my best world records, some of my segmented achievements, and some of the other community achievements, speedrunning community achievements. All right, yeah, Grandmaster Mario. Huge display of many great speedrunning accomplishments. And yes, the individual world records, yeah, they were all this year. The individual world records, they're all this year, basically. For the full game Dadish world records that I currently still own, those were done on other years. All right, wow. Grandmaster Mario, a pretty long video of huge displays of many speedrunning accomplishments. All right, well, that's it. Grandmaster Mario, we are done. All right, that's it. Bye.